How's it going, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys some more player props over here on Prize Picks. Today we have a 7-game slate on a Monday. I hope everyone had a really good Christmas. Over on the YouTube video, 1-1 for Christmas. NFL, 1-1 as well. So we were kind of just, back and forth. The Patreon wasn't the greatest day, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna get a little bit more promotions than we did. The Jokic prop obviously was a clear hit, but I thought we were gonna get a couple more, especially for the NFL as well. But either way, DFS, what you got to do is just leave it behind and bounce back on the next day. And it's nice that they give us a 7-game slate coming off a nice 5-game slate on Christmas. But here, 7 games. We're seeing the board pretty well. I think we have some really good player props today. So obviously on Prize Picks, of course, they're doing the 100% deposit match all the time. If you want to do that, sign up using promo code Upstate. They'll match your first deposit all the way up to $100. So before we get to the video, Riaz, talk about the Patreon content.
Yeah, like Dale said, we did not have the best Christmas, but we had an awesome week leading up to Christmas. We wish we could have capitalized on the Jokic discount, but we've been doing phenomenal, not only here on YouTube, but also on the Patreon. If you want more plays from us, the Patreon is the best place to find it. We dropped it from $20 to $15 a month. Amazing value, 2 for the price of 1, especially on a day like today where we have a great 7-game NBA slate and a pretty decent Monday night game. So if you want our picks for NBA, I know we didn't put out a video, but we're going to have a ton of plays for the Monday night game, and you can pair them up with our NBA plays. So highly recommend checking it out. It's going to be linked in the description below, and you can also find it at patreon.com/upstate.
Exactly, yeah. For $15 a month, we think it's great value. A ton of people signed up over there the past couple of days as well. Thank you for everything. Thank you for coming over there. We have a ton of support on the YouTube videos as well. And we can't thank you guys enough for all the support. So let's dive into the video. Feeling a good 2-0 day. Feeling a nice bounce back. And I think I got one of my favorite players on the board. It's going to be Tyrese Haliburton over 9.5 assists. Usually his line at one point it was sitting at like 11, a couple weeks ago, and we know how consistent he's been all season. He's been in a little bit of a slump, but leading up to this point, I mean, it seemed like he was a lock just to get 10, 11 assists every single night. There was nights where he was getting 13, 14, even 15 assists against tough matchups. So he's been doing it against every team in the league, and today against the Pelicans, it doesn't get really any better. Not to mention the total's super high at 234, but it's a tight spread. It's on the road. They're going to need all hands on deck to beat this Pelicans team, who's a very, very legitimate contender in the West. But Indiana's got some scores, man. Not only is Haliburton a talented scorer, Buddy Hield can hit some shots for them. Mathurin comes off the bench and can do a lot of things. Can provide a nice scoring punch for them. A lot of guys across the board can hit some shots, and these are all people Tyrese Haliburton can distribute the ball to. They played each other once. It was in November. Tyrese Haliburton had 13 against them in that game as well. We know how much this game could be. Uptick matchup for him, fast pace, get everyone involved. I can see him leaving the first half with about 6 or 7 assists, leaving us a very comfortable lead going into halftime. So this team ranks 20th in assists allowed and 22nd in point guard defense, and I think he can really capitalize on this matchup and give us a nice 10 to 11 assist game.
Love Halliburton. We also saw in his last 2 games he goes for 33 and 43. So you don't really need to assist the ball that much when you can do it on your own. But I think he goes back to getting his teammates involved and really being the playmaker we need here tonight. And I'm going to jump over to the points with somebody that I've really been liking. That's Lauri Markkanen. His line sitting at 22.5. This is kind of where his line has been. We saw a really great game against Detroit where he had 38 points. I had him over on the Patreon against Washington at the same exact line where he got pulled pretty early in that fourth quarter and just fell short. He had 21 points, but he has been shooting very well, and this is a great matchup for him. On most sports bucks, they got him right around minus 130, 140 to hit this over, so I like where the money is going there. But against these Spurs, they've been giving up 120 points a game. They rank 30th in points allowed. They also rank 30th in field goal percentage made, which is at 50%, 51%, which is unbelievable. And they rank 30th in 3-point percentage allowed, which is close to 40%. So their defense has been struggling. They've been giving up the worst amount of points in the NBA. So this is a fantastic matchup with the Spurs, and the Spurs have kind of been keeping games close. It looks like this really young team is kind of gelling. So that is going to create a close game where I don't believe Marketing gets pulled. I think this game stays close. The spread's only 4.5, so the bookmakers are expecting this game to stay close. So give me Lauri Marketing over 22.5.
Yeah, there's really no better matchup in the NBA for a player going against the San Antonio Spurs right now. Like you said, 30th in the league in points allowed. They're giving up a ton of points. And this Utah team, they still want to compete, and they still got some players on there. And it starts with Markkanen on that offense. So like that pick a lot. Like that pick a lot, Reoz. And that's going to be our two guys. Two guys we feel very confident in. I think we're going to a little bit more safer picks today instead of reaching. I really like these two guys. You can pair them up however you would like, whether you're a two-pick power kind of player, three-pick power, or you try to chase that big money, go up to 25x and do 6 plays. It's a nice night to do that type of stuff with NBA and NFL tonight. So stay tuned for more picks as well. Be sure to go hop over on the Patreon. We do a video every single day. You can hop over here and catch some more picks. Subscribe to the channel to never miss another video. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.